Hey guys, welcome to Lip, Shoes, and Issues. I'm Jeannie. Thanks for tuning in, and to my subscribers, welcome back and thank you for subscribing. And for those of you that are new, please hit the subscribe button and at the end hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out at this point. My YouTube channel is growing and this is really, I love doing this for you guys. So today is about a light bronzy makeup look, keeping it simple, trying things and kind of working with things that you might not think you can work with, using different applications or a lighter method. Sometimes using a lighter hand with some makeup makes all the difference in the world, and that's what I'm doing today. So I hope that you enjoy the video and stay tuned. Try, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream. I have a mini of that. I'm gonna start using that. I've been wanting to try this and review it, so actually I'm glad that I'm gonna start doing that now. And I also have her Magic Eye Rescue, so I might as well use it all and try it out. I'm gonna start out here with the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I love this stuff, I really do. But I don't know about you, but I have this, first I want to show you something though. I bought these, my hairdresser told me about these. My beauty girl, my hairdresser, told me about these. Now, I know everybody's been using these little clips to put their hair up, but she pulled these out and was using these, and I'm like, what is that? And she said, oh, this is what barbers use to pull your hair up. It's so cool because I just pull it apart, put it in your hair, and it holds your hair. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy these on Amazon. So crazy. Okay. And then when you're done, you just pull them off. And I've tried these already, and this definitely, although my hair does not have a style right now, but when it does, it works great. So it's called True TRU Barber Hair Grippers. And each little package comes with 2, and you get 3 of them. So you get a total of 6. So anyway, now serums it drives me a little crazy when I get serums all over my fingers. So I like to use the little spatula to put it on, and then I use a brush to rub the rest of it in. I don't know, sometimes I'm okay with using my hands, and sometimes I'm just not. I'm not in the mood. So this little plastic spatula, I don't know what it's made of, but another Amazon buy. Then I bought this little brush from e.l.f. I've had this for a long time and I never use it, and I just thought, you know what, why don't I use it for this? Again, you're supposed to go up, not down, Jeannie. I'm going to go ahead and put the eye cream on, then I'm going to go over some stuff with you. So this is, again, Charlotte Tilbury. I got this in a sample. I definitely I've been wanting to try it. Magic Eye Rescue. Anyway, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the Magic Cream. Excited about this. Okay. This looks luxe. It reminds me of Pond's. the smell does. Which I love Pond's. The cold cream. I use it to remove makeup. Sometimes I actually have a jar of it. But, okay, so I rubbed it in my hand. It's nice. It's really nice. I don't think it has a glow to it. It's hard to tell. But it definitely, it smells like Pond's. Okay. I'm going to use my hands for this because it's my first time using it and I want to know if it's going to absorb quickly, if it's going to take a while. Oh. It feels good. This is going to last me, this little thing, probably about 2 weeks, I think. The foundation I'm going to use today is the Stila Hide and Chic Fluid Foundation, which I love, and this is in medium 2. I have a little bit of sunless tan on, so if this is a little too light for me, I'm going to mix some of my Rhodial Bronze Glow Drops in with my Stila Foundation. This foundation has no SPF. It is a medium 2, and I love this foundation and I love their Rhodial Glow Drops, but I'm going to mix it up because I think that this medium 2 color may be a little too light for me because I am self-tanning. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to use my Rare Beauty foundation brush. I use this as a foundation brush. She doesn't have a name for it, so it's probably whatever you want to use it for, brush. But I'm going to use this for foundation. I also have the BK Beauty 101. I may switch with this one too because I also use this as a foundation, but we'll see if I have to do that. So this foundation's a little runny, but it is beautiful. But I can already tell, I think this is, it might be a good match, but it might be a little too light. So I'm going to go ahead and put maybe 1 or 2 drops of the Glow Drops. Let's see. Which I love this peachy, glowy color. The Glow Drops are not that bronzy, but it will darken this up for me a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix it up. I'm going to use, well, I'm using the Rare Beauty brush, so let's see what happens here. And I'm going to put it in the brush first. Let's see how we... I usually like to dip my brush into the foundation, whereas I know other people like to just put it right on their face and get started. But, you know, it really is just your preference and what you're used to doing yourself and what works well. This brush like hugs your face. Really nice. So I'm going to go ahead in with my eyeliner, which is the Bare Minerals Micro One Fine Line, which is a very tiny, very thin eyeliner, which is what I'm going to use today. I have this in, I think, gray, black, and blue, plus the brown. Tiny wing. Just to lift the eyes up. Just a tiny, subtle one. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Danessa Merrick Exposed. I don't know what else to say. I adore this color. This is something you have to work quickly with. It's so pretty though. It's just, it's a taupey natural color. So I'm going to use the BK Beauty 207 to blend, and then I also have a bigger blending brush that I bought on Amazon, which you can buy these brushes on Amazon. And I'm just going to put a little bit here. The staying power on this is incredible. but the color, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so natural. And I'm gonna just do under the eyebrows and then a little bit on the corner of my eyes. And then I'm gonna take the bigger brush and blend it in. Hopefully I can work with the rest. So now we're on to concealer, and I'm going to use the, now I know what I forgot to do. That's all right. So I'm going to use my Tarte Double Duty Beauty Ultra Creamy Concealer, which I do love this stuff. And I think that's, and then I think that's it, right? Oh, no. I'm going to start out with a color corrector. Now this is an oldie but goodie, and although people say that they discontinued this, they really haven't. They just keep running out. So, and I think when they run out, they say it's discontinued, but it's not. They're just, as soon as they get it in, they run out. I'm not sure if Nordstrom or Saks has any of these in stock, but if you do, go on their waiting list maybe. So this is the Giorgio Armani color corrector for under eyes. That's what it is. This is in the color Apricot. My KKW, the pink, works really good for me. This one, I think may work better with the tan. I'm going to go ahead and try it. What I love about this is that tiny brush. It's so tiny, and I love that. So I just kind of hit the line here, because that's the majority of my discoloration. And then I'll just maybe go one up there. But it's so precise, and the brush is so tiny that I love it. And I'm going to use my Rare Beauty concealer brush. And I'm just going to dab. And then softly blend. And I like to put a little bit here too, because I tend to get blue there. I love those tiny brushes so much that I actually found these tiny brushes on Amazon. Tiny makeup brushes. You just have to look for that. And they're disposables, but see how skinny they are? Now they're kind of tough. You just have to soften them up, but they're just little tiny brushes. This works very well for me with my under eyes because it's very precise where I want to put the extra concealer. So I'll usually just, use the dough applicator and brush a little bit on here on the tiny brush. That's what I love about these brushes. They're so precise. And I'll either use my finger to dab it in, only because I just want it to stay precisely on that line. Or I'll use a beauty blender. I'm also going to go here because I want to camouflage. It's a little baggy there, so I want to camouflage it. So these little brushes, they're great just for that little preciseness. If you have something you want to cover up, which I always do with my melasma / pigmentation. I love this. So there's always other little things you can use. I mean, the product itself might be awesome, but the applicator may suck. But there's always something out there you can get to help you out. So I really like the way my under eyes look. However, I need a powder to set it only because I've got a very emollient eye cream under that and it's going to crease. So I love the Bare Minerals concealer powder. It's eye brightener, Well Rested, this one's called. I just tap in the cap, and I use a tiny, tiny bit because I can't use that much. And again, I'm going in with the Rare Beauty concealer brush, and I just dab because I really gonna go in lightly because I just want to set it. So I usually just dab a tiny bit, very light hand, and then again, light hand. This powder, it is brightening and it's smoothing. So, tiny, tiny bit is all I use, just a tiny bit. And that's all I really needed. The mascara I'm going to use today is Lash Lift Mascara by Rodial. It's Lash Enhancer for a natural flutter. I haven't used this yet. And Black is Black. I have not used this yet. I'm looking forward to using this because I do love Rodial. So, okay, it's just your typical applicator here. I don't see anything different or special about it. What I do like is that hardly none of the product comes off on it in a clumpy way. So let's see how this works. Now I've got a real funky eyelash right there that goes down. All right, so this is nice. Really nice. It dries quickly, it seems like. Which is kind of cool because it's a bit sticky, which allows you to just keep building with one application. It's okay. Honestly, I wouldn't grab this. So, eyelashes. I think they turned out pretty. You just have to work really fast with it because it seems to dry quicker than other mascaras. So if it dries quick, it's harder to build. I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of a bronzer, the Chanel bronzer, the dark one. I have two. I may need to mix it, I don't know, but I'm just going to do a quick little bronze on my face. And I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics, the Wand Ball powder brush, which I don't really use for powder. It's funny, I mistakenly stored this with other brushes and this ended up bending, which I didn't realize. And I have 2 or 3 of these, so I just kind of kept it that way, and I use this for my bronzer because I like the shape. The shape's cool, kind of worked out. So if you have any of these and you're not using it, this is really cool to use for a cream bronzer. Just take tape it back for about a week and it'll end up like this. It's like creating your own brush. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of bronze here. I just love the smell of this. It's Chanel. It's Luxe. Now this color is very dark, so you want to go start light and build. That's all. It's as simple as that. But I love this color. I mean, it's got a bit of a brick type of red undertone to it, which mixes with my skin. And if you use it right, if you really blend this right and you really play with it, you can get it to work for you. And I hit the spots that the sun hits. But Definitely the ears. I keep, well, I'm going lightly on the neck, so I'm not pulling my skin down, okay? But anything from Chanel is flawless. I'm sorry, but it is. It just makes your skin look flawless. And then go under the jowl. I think I will use a little bit of the Pixie by Petra. This is a sheer cheek gel. It is sheer, but it's more of a creamy gel. And it's a mauvey pink. It's called, it's natural. So I think I do want to use a little bit of a natural blush. But this is the color here. And you can see it's a creamy gel. It's a little different. But I'm going to go ahead and just dab a little bit on my cheeks, because I honestly don't know if this is going to break up what I already have, which I really don't want it to. So I'm going to use a tiny bit here. Just a tiny bit. Lips. I'm going to use, I'm not going to use a lip liner right now. I'm just going to use the Chanel Dawn. It's the Rouge Cocoa Flash in Dawn number 158. This is their new lipsticks, and I do love this color. There's a little bit, it's a natural color, but there's a little bit of pearlescent in it, which I like. And since I'm going with the natural look, I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And that's that. It's a high shine. This is a high shine lipstick. Very pretty, but I think it goes with the bronzy look that I have going on here. So take these out. Like I said, my hair wasn't styled before anyway, so I'll do that later. I'm not really worried about that right now. I just wanted to do the face. I guess I could take a picture later. It just, my monitor's not working, so I really can't see very well. I can see in my makeup mirror, but I can't see what you're seeing. So this is the finished look. I just wanted to go with a light natural makeup look for the day. And just wanted to show you that there are some things that you can kind of make work with alternative applications. And even though something may look scary and maybe darker than your own skin tone, you just, there are ways you can work with it to really perfect it on your own skin. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I love you, and I hope that you were able to learn something or maybe find something that you like from here. But please subscribe, click the like button. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Love you. Done watching?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you're bored.
But we're done. We're done with this video. We're done. The like button.
Or 3, 2...